Hi, I'm Amber, and this is Mark, and we're with LeithCars.com's He Said, She Said. Today we are talking about the brand new, never existed before Kia Telluride. This is the biggest SUV they've made. Mark?
You know, what's impressive to me about this, Amber, with the Telluride, forget about larger SUVs that Kia may have made in the past. The Telluride is the flagship, big, full-size, 3-row, 8-passenger SUV now in Kia's lineup. And when you walk up to this thing, like I did for the first time, you would think this is a $50,000 vehicle, but it's not.
Starting price, $31,690. For a car like this, and once you get inside and take a look, you will not believe that price because they have not scrimped on details, they have not scrimped on luxury inside this car, and it rides like a beaut. So one of my favorite things is this screen right here because you're able to customize it any way you want it. Right now I have 3 different applications running. So I can see my navigation, I can see my radio, and I can see weather. But if you need to zoom in your navigation, say you're lost and you're not sure where you are, you can actually zoom in on each app independently. Here's another really cool feature that is technology based. Again, this car has loads of technology in it, and it's the USBs for the back seat. Look where they're placed. Never seen that on another vehicle, which is really pretty cool. Possibly my favorite feature in the whole car is that you don't need to have a bunch of cords in here. You can wirelessly charge your telephone. Watch this. Awesome. Another thing I really like is the really large display, which comes in super handy when you're backing up and you want to see something really well. It's HD, watch this. Oh, there's Mark.
Well, Amber, as much as we love the rear view camera, let me show you something that's equally impressive, maybe more so. 3-row SUV with a ton of space. I'll show you how easy it is to put down the second row seats. There's a button right in the rear quarter on the driver's side. Push that, seats go down. Pull this strap, headrest goes down, seat goes after it. And look at all that space. It's like the Grand Canyon in here. You can put a futon in here. You can put a kitchen sink from the hardware store. Whatever's going on in your life, you pretty much can take it in the Telluride. Now, we talked about it during our drive around. The Kia Telluride has plenty of grunt under the hood. That's a 3.8-liter V6, 291 horsepower, 262 pound-feet of torque. It's mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission with a locking center differential if you choose the optional all-wheel drive. With that all-wheel drive, you can send 35% of the power to the rear wheels, 65% to the front. Otherwise, it acts as a front-wheel drive SUV with 100% of the power up front.
But it seats a lot of people, but it doesn't feel big. I've driven a lot of cars that have that many seats for passengers, and they feel like you're on a land boat and you sway. This car does not sway when you're driving. It actually has great control. It's super cushiony, really quiet, and it does not feel as big as it is. The car does not feel as big as it is.
Now let me show you something that I appreciate that's in the front fascia design of the Kia Telluride. You know, a lot of cars, they'll put fake vents and grills and so forth down here to try to make the cars look more aggressive. That's not the case with this vertical vent you see here in the front bumper of the Telluride. It is functional. Air goes in here and it comes out right there so that it is flowing down the side of the vehicle as you are going down the road. For a vehicle that's so large and has such a vertical front end, that's important for fuel efficiency. So kudos to Kia for making that a functional piece of this design.
Let me tell you something. Kia, from when it started to now, has come light years.
Yes.
And they are putting out some amazing cars. And this is another example. This is a brand new car for Kia, the Telluride, and it is absolutely put together so well. It's stunning, it drives beautifully, it's so smooth and quiet, and again, no expense spared in the design. And it's got twice the warranty. twice the warranty of most other cars. 10 years, 100,000 miles. That is amazing. All right, so here is our top line for both myself and Mark. My top line is that I think this car is exceptional, and for the price point, even more so. You're gonna get inside of this car and you're gonna look at the upholstery, you're gonna look at the technology, you're gonna feel the ride, and you will not be able to believe the base price of this car. And you can go up even a couple levels and it still is incredibly affordable. This is the first time for Kia with this vehicle. It's the biggest vehicle they've made, and this thing is straight up luxury with 10 years, 100,000 mile warranty. Amazing.
Amber's impressed. I love the Telluride just because it doesn't look like every other SUV or CUV on the road today. It's got that classic, it looks like a rear wheel drive body on frame SUV, but it's not. It is a unibody, front wheel drive, all wheel drive available, but it's rugged. I mean, Kia wants you to be able to take this thing off road. I hope that they will, Amber, make some of those snorkels and gears and racks for the roof rack available that you've seen in some of the promotional material. But yeah, I'm digging what they've done here, and it's very impressive.
Thank you for joining us for LeithCars.com. He said, she said. We'll see you next time.